Is it starting? The mic is on. Good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure for me to be back in Hong Kong after 4 years. What we're watching now is the trial ends, and David, if David Rees-Jones is listening and watching, I hope everything's going well in retirement. But I've got an able substitute here in George Snedden. George, of course, is a previous winner, and he'll add the expertise that I probably don't have.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's George Snedden speaking. Nice to be back in Hong Kong to see this ladies' final and try to help Jim out here. So I think this is the game just started now, so first end.
It's two local players, George, and I mean this is most unusual when we've got an international field here for the finalists to be from the local clubs. But it's power to its elbow, and it just shows you what's happening in this part of the world as far as bowls goes. But they are coming to the forefront in international standards, aren't they? Well, the umpire, the marker's signalling two there, George.
Yeah.
Not third bowl either, is it?
Yeah. That's three, and Jenny Mew line 3 shots here. Shandy needs to pull a good ball out here to help this end.
Still line 3, George.
Yeah, she's trying to play a covering bolt here in a good position.
The format here for the final is it's 9 ends, 4 bowls each. The 2 sets. It's the winner, the first one to win 2 sets. And if we got a draw sets, then we play a tie break. So it's whoever is going to get the first set. This is a good one, George.
Yeah.
Maybe to cut down a big saver.
Yeah, just short of weight there.
Yeah.
Still 2 against.
I thought there might have been a bigger crowd here, George. Normally, it's maybe the event has been well supported. I did a bit of the marking and umpiring yesterday, and I must say the standard was pretty high. So the umpire, the marker has marked three shots. So it's 3 shots to Jenny Moo. Bad pronunciation, so forgive me. Jenny Moo is off to a good start. Now this bowls club, Chung Kwan O Bowls Club, it's one of the newer bowls clubs being set up in what's part of the new territories, and we've been told that Jenny has been bowling for 10 years, and it's her second time to play in the Hong Kong International, George. And her claim to fame is she represented Hong Kong in the Asia Bowls achievements and won silver and bronze medals. So the standard that she's playing at is pretty high.
Yeah, the semi-finals were exceptionally high standard. And Jenny against the Philippine girl, it was right down to a tie break, and Jenny pulled it off at the last end of the tie break. So hoping for a good game here.
Yeah, the Philippine girl, Marisa, she's quite a good player, international, isn't she?
Yeah.
Her opponent, of course, is Jenny's opponent, of course, is a girl called Shandy Yu. And I've got to say that George and I have probably had a few shandies over the past couple of nights, but Shandy, of course, has been playing bowls for 12 years, she says, and she enjoyed, participating in the classic pairs. It's given her a chance to meet the people from other countries, of course, which is a big thing for the local bowlers. They really do front up and enjoy against the international ones, and it just shows you how good they are when it's two local players got to the final.
Shandy Line won at the moment, her second bowl here. Just short of weight. Just under the line there, weight was pretty good.
Didn't really want. It's interesting to see, George, everybody and his uncle in Hong Kong seem to be playing bowls with coloured bowls. Gone are the days where the black ones, where you and I started. And we were looking this morning for a set of bowls just to show some Hong Kong people what the black bowls were like, because they've only been brought up with coloured ones.
Yeah, and most of the bowls I'm now playing with are narrow lined bowls. We tend to play with more of a drawing bowl back in the UK. I've heard a few of them are playing with Hensley XG, which are pretty used in Australia, but they seem to be working over here quite good. Good effort there.
Almost a toucher. Just when I said almost a toucher, if the ball that's bowled touches the yellow jack, it's known as a toucher. In other words, the ball is still live should anything happen to the head, i.e. the jack goes in the ditch or the ball goes in the ditch. So the marker will, if it touches at all, the marker should mark the toucher. She looks as though she's getting ready to play a heavy shot, George.
No, I think she's just a draw. I think it's just a draw, Jim. Just her weight. Yeah, well played.
Well played.
Definitely two, maybe a measure for three.
Measure for three. So Shandy's maybe got the three back then, and she dropped in the first end, George.
Yeah, that's a good start.
We're here today. We're here today at Kowloon Bowling Green. Well, for those of you who probably know the area, and we were showing photographs. George and I were showing photographs of what the green and the club was like, the surface, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, after the typhoons. The place was under 2 feet of water, and you wouldn't believe that what's happened now. The green is done so well to be, the ground staff have done so well back in good condition for this standard of bowling.
2 shots to Shandy there, so that's 3-2 after 2 ends. Yeah, we seen some pictures of green yesterday, and I mean 2 feet of water was maybe an underestimate by Jim. Some of them were up to the windowsill of the clubhouse, so it could have been a bit higher. So they really have done well to get the greens back into this condition. They're maybe a wee bit slow at the moment, but after these conditions, unbelievable.
The board marker made a big mistake there and put 2 up for for Jenny Moe when it was 2 to Shandy.
Yeah.
Anyway, she sorted that one out, and for any confusion, Jenny Moe is leading 3 shots to 2 shots after 3 ends. After 2 ends, sorry. And for those of you who don't know, the jack is the small bowl that the girls just bowled, has got to go 23 metres or more. The minimum distance is 23 metres.
Here's a good starter from Shandy.
Start.
Yeah, good.
That's what we mentioned. It's a toucher, so that ball is still live, whatever happens in this end.
Jenny's line was good there, but just a yard overweight.
Good position though, George.
Yeah, very good. The weight's good again here. Jack high.
It's in the count. Is she going to stick with the same hand, George, do you think?
No, I think she's on the forehand this time.
Yeah.
No, it was the backhand, sorry about that. Just the way she was standing on the mat.
Maybe the shot you would have played.
Yeah.
Another good one here, George.
Yes, good position.
Yeah. Covers that back ball, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh, she's missed the line totally, hasn't she? I think the marker's signalling 3 there, George.
Yeah, looks close for 3.
This is a big ball. Does she play for another shot?
Yeah, good chance of picking up a 4 here if she runs, but she's just short of weight.
Short to weight, yeah.
No.
So he signalled 2.
2 eyes.
2.
As we just out. Camera angle.
Difficult to see with the camera angle. Would you be playing a heavy shot here, do you think, George?
I think she needs to just over the draw. It's a jack high bull, so she can afford to just maybe reach it, but she's on the high on the high side there, caught the front bull.
Yeah.
Losing a 2 here.
From where we're sitting, George, I'd be asking for a measure for the third.
Yeah, it looks it, but the marker's quite confident there's only 2. So.
Oh, it is 2, yeah.
2 to Shandy.
Shandy. So after 3 ends, it's a 4-3 to Club de Recreo. Just to mention Club de Recreo. Club de Recreo is, you can appreciate, very much Portuguese influence. And having played over there myself over the years, they've got a nice setup with the clubhouse, and they've actually got an indoor rink where some of you might remember a few years ago now, when it was rained off playing outdoor, we all went indoor to Club de Recreo to finalise the finals. When we mentioned the international players, George, earlier on there, surprising that Australia's not here.
Yeah, it's disappointing really, so I don't know what happened there. There are always very strong representatives from the Aussie land, so must be some reason behind it, although there's been a lot of bulls in Australia of recent, so maybe that's the reason why. Full length Jack here, first bull. Shandy. Yeah, good weight, perfect weight.
And the other surprise is we don't have the South African men here, but we've got the South African women.
Yes, that's strange.
Because they would be getting, Hong Kong would send invitations. I mean, we've always said, George, we've always said here all the time I was here, that this is the third most prestigious outdoor tournament to win after World Championships and the Commonwealth Games. Is that still reckoned by the international players?
Well, at one time, I mean, when I first came here, I mean, it was the fact that the invited all players that maybe had a good CV, World, Commonwealth or whatever. Now I think there's more younger players being invited over, which is to help, obviously, the game moving forward. I think there's a change on over the last few years, but it's still nice to see some of the world's best here.
Yeah, there's a few runs there coming down where the damages, the typhoons have caused the damage to the green. The umpire's signalling there, he can't make up his mind who's line shots, so...
I think the pace of the greens are about 11 seconds, which is still reasonably good after the conditions they've had to put up with. Shandy's still heavy.
Maybe covering the back, George.
Well, not sure about that. I mind when I played the way back, the crowds were good, especially at night time when you maybe have a night time game up to about 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It was a different format then, it was long days.
These were the days, George.
21 shots it was instead of the 2 sets, but here's a good one coming in. Possible 2 here, definite 1.
Yeah, I was here in 82 to 2000 and you know, and there were some really long games in the 80s and 90s when, as you say, it was the first to 21. 21 shots, I mean.
Yeah, you've got to win this, you've got to play 6 games, 3 games on the Saturday, 3 on the Saturday. Just heavy again. But as Jim said earlier, the tournament worldwide is, everybody wants to play in it, everybody loves to come here. It's a fantastic place to visit as well. Clubs always make you more welcome. Everybody gets a host club, overseas players, and always treated.
You're well looked after, George.
Oh, well looked after.
Yeah. Could she be lying 3 shots here, do you think?
There's a
definitely 2?
Definite 1, but the angle of the bulls here, from what we can see, the markers, I think, just saying one, but there's a possibility of more.
He's coming up to have a look. Oh, she's kicked 2 out.
Well, I think it's a measure for 3.
I would think that this is something that's strange to me. We've got a marker, we've got umpires on the side, but the players want to measure themselves. Has that been a feature of the game recently?
Yeah, sometimes it's just habit really, because I mean a lot of players carry a tape measure in their pocket, and it's just habit to go down and measure as if it was just a normal domestic game. So sometimes habit with the players more than anything. I think it's possibly 3 here. Yeah.
I just find it strange that over the years this has been a feature of the game where the players have measured themselves instead of asking the marker or the umpire.
I think players get used to it, Jim, because when you're playing domestic games, sometimes
you don't have a marker,
the markers are just somebody helping out at the time, and
as are the umpires, isn't it?
They prefer a player to measure their own shots, kind of thing. Three shots to Jenny. Puts her in front.
6-4. So the girl from Taekwondo Bowls Club. Do my best to pronounce that properly. Taekwondo. So it's both singles final, both men's and ladies singles being played today, George. Then tomorrow starts the big competition, the pairs, and that's going to go on for the rest of the week, with the final next Sunday. Hopefully you and I will survive to say something about the pair final.
I hope so, as long as the sun stays out. Yesterday it was a bit wet, the green was wet, and the players found it a wee bit difficult, but it's dry today, which is good. Better bill here from Jenny, a good one. Trying here.
Good reply here.
Good bill from Shandy, yeah. Short to Jack Cry.
Obviously she's asking how far she was away from the jack.
Missed her line. Weight was good too. Yeah, weight's good again here, just off the line.
But she lies one.
Very close here. Yeah.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Unlucky.
Yeah, she's got the shot. Is it, Shandy?
up to have a look.
Nice draw in the backhand. Just under the line. Weight was good again.
So another one shot.
Yeah. One to
It's
Shanley,
getting
6-5.
close, George. 6-5.
6-5 after. It's getting close to the
6-5
nine ends.
after 5. But it's the 9 ends that's the winner after 9 ends, or they can tie and get half a point each. What's your bowling, George? Is it 3/4 length, Jack? She's favouring.
Well, I think he was looking at the left there, the marker.
Do you think so?
Yeah. That must be okay.
As we say, the jet from the front of the mat, the jack has got to go 23 metres for it to be legal.
Yeah, good start. Very good start. Front.
Don't come much better than that, George.
Yeah. Yeah, good reply as well.
No, it is not half.
At least it gives her a wee chance.
Well, you can see now, George.
Yep. Yeah.
Looks as though it's a nice draw on that forehand coming in there, eh?
Just pretty good weight there again. Trying, yep. Ah,
Unlucky.
yeah, perfect weight again. Just the contact.
Think that she's going to play the backhand, do you think, George?
Well,
Would that be the shot?
I think if the forehand's got a good swing in it, I think she could still safely play that as long as she's properly grasped. But if it's
We seem to have lost the picture for a while. I don't know what's happening, but we'll find out in 2 or 3 minutes, no doubt.
we're now in the dark.
We don't know what's happening here. We're not getting any instructions. All we can see is, probably like yourselves, Hong Kong International Classic Bowl. Oh, it's certainly where we're sitting, George, watching the television screen. It didn't look like a measure, did it? But it looks of things, it's
Maybe 2.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Possibility. It's the umpire. Oh, players.
I don't know why they're not asking for the umpire.
That's-
I mean, this is wasting time, isn't it? The umpire would have come out here and did this in seconds.
It's maybe 2. No. 2. Right.
2.
So Jenny's 8-5 after 6 ends.
The marker's just indicated there that it looks as though it's a big step away from the 23 metres. I don't know if they're asking, they are asking, the opponent's asking for a measure. So from the front of the mat to the bowl has got to be 23, it's got to be 23 metres. So it's not the 23 metres, and the jack is now the opponent's to bowl whatever she wants to do, long jack, short jack, whatever. You would think, George, it will be a long jack, wouldn't you?
Well, possible change because I think earlier in the game Shandy had a full end jack. So well, the way she let that one go, it looks like it. Not quite, but it's
The way she delivers the ball, you think it is going to be a long jack, isn't it? She's got
Yeah.
that long backswing.
that was the impression I got when she followed through with that jack. It looked like it was definitely full length. Yeah, quite a good start. Just a couple of feet through. Yeah, good one here. Good response.
Did you notice that the wobble on the ball there as it came towards the jack? I thought it was going to be a touch, it just wobbled away.
Yeah, I think it's the grass. The leaf tends to open up during the day. It's not like the grass in the UK greens, totally different.
It's a weed here, isn't it, George?
Yeah, and it's got a leaf that opens up.
Yeah.
just under the line. Good weight. Yeah, good weight there.
In the early years, George, when they started the Classic in 1981, it was only men that were invited, and I think that would be the case when you were first invited, wasn't it? It was men.
Yeah, it was
men
only
only.
men. I think I can't mind exactly when the women started playing here.
Well, look, I can tell you because I was here at the time. The women were invited in 2008. The president, Vincent Chung, and myself, I was the secretary at the time, and we were keen to get the women involved. And significantly, it was a Scotswoman, Margaret Letham, who won the first one.
Yeah, it was. Margaret's a very high-profile player from Scotland. She's been there for a long time and still a good player. Yeah, a great bull here. I think it's still 1 down though. I think she's still 1 against. Yeah, 1. Shandyline 1.
I mean, over the years, George, I mean, I know you came probably later on, but the winners of the previous tournaments, it's like a who's who of world bowls. You know, when you think about players, I think Peter Bellis, Georgia Drain, Paul Richard from Australia, Corsie from Scotland. I mean, it's like a who's who of the top bowlers in the UK in their time.
Yeah, Scotland's got a great track record here. It dates back a long time. Yeah. I mean, Graham Robertson, he was here many years ago, and Graham's very high standard of bowling when he was here. Still is playing well.
We had, our first. When I say we, the Hong Kong's first winner of the singles tournament was a chap called George Souza, and Junior, and George played at Craigengower Cricket Club. And he was a wonderful bowler. I think he went as far as winning the British Isles singles. And the other one, of course, the new kid on the block came along a few years later, Noel Kennedy, known as the bandana man in his day when he played indoor at Potters. So we've done well locally, and now we see the fruits of the labour here with having 2 local teams playing in the final of the ladies. This would never have happened a few years ago, never.
Hong Kong's got a good youth development programme, and over the years, I mean, guys like young Ken Chan, who I think he now stays in Manchester, I think, and Lee, I can't remember his second name, he used to play with Ken in the pairs, but there's a lot of good youngsters in Hong Kong.
I was around when we started it off, George, with the Sports Development Board, when we did our 5-year plans and stuff like that. Vincent, the president, and myself had to go in front of the Sports Development Board, and as soon as you mentioned the magic word development, youth, they opened their eyes. You actually got young players playing, and that went on. I had nothing to do with the coaching. I was a funding man, but we took the game into the schools, and they formed the youth development team, and that's the basis of the national squad at the moment, coming straight from the youth programme.
Well, definitely the future of the game here. There's no argument there. A couple of the girls of the past as well was just look at them there. There's Dorothy Yu, and I know Vivian plays as well, but
Vivian,
there's quite a good number.
I mean, the sport is big in Southeast Asia now, George, bigger than I ever expected it would be.
There's still quite a growth here. We're back home, I think it's quite stagnant now. There's very little growth in the game. we seem to be missing an age group somewhere.
It's the same where I am in the south of England, George. It's maybe flourishes in other parts of England, but it's not really where I am in the south.
I think they changed the age group in bowls in Scotland for the seniors to go from 55 onwards. And that's created a lot of people in the senior age group.
Yes.
And less in the under 55s.
Well, this is quite a close match, George, when you look at it. 8-6 after 7 ends.
Yeah. Still close here.
There's not one player dominating.
No. Shandy holding one. Just over the weight again.
One of the significant things here, George, is it's not just the youth that took up the game. It's some of the pensioners took up the game as well. And I mean, one of the girls here, Shandy, she describes herself as a retiree, and so it's I think a lot to do with there's no physical contact in the game, and that suits the smaller build of the local people when you compare them with some of the bigger Europeans that come across.
The game's for all age groups. The problem's getting into the schools back home as well. We've been to schools in the past, and it's difficult because it's a bowling green outside most of the time, or even indoor. But the youngsters have that many different things in their life now, between iPads and phones and various things, that sport needs a big investment. I think from
not just bowls.
No, not just bowls. A whole lot to bring us in line with, let's see, your Australias and whatnot. Definitely.
And Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Hong Kong in the frame as well.
That's right. It's a big bowl needed here from Jenny. Very close.
He's got to touch it.
Yeah.
What a
Made
lovely
a two.
ball. Yeah.
Fantastic ball there to lie two. I'll put her going into the last end of the first set, 4 up.
4 up.
Yeah.
So the best, the worst we can hope for, George, is a tie, is a draw, half a point each.
That's correct.
So there we are, after 8 ends, it's official, the score is 10-6 from the lady from Taekwondo Bowls Club against the Club de Recreo. It still is 9 ends, George, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I know
9
the
ends,
qualifying
yeah.
rounds were
Yeah.
9 ends.
The first 2 rounds was 7 ends, and then they moved from the third round, quarters, semi-final to 9.
So it looks about 2 yards beyond the marker for the making it
What
23
do we say?
metres.
Is it 2 yards or 2 metres?
2, I think we should call it metres now. But old socks like you and I, George, it's yards.
Although I'm quite used to working with millimetres as well as the old yardage.
What a good start here.
Yeah.
It's the,
It's a good starter from Jenny. wee bit heavy, but got the weight full. There's a good line here.
So you got the weight. The bowler's allowed to ask the marker of the situation, and he's just signalled what he thinks was a few inches, obviously, in the shot difference. But the other option is for the player to come up and have a look herself.
Yeah, 58 there would have been better.
I tell you what, George, the standard's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good standard here at this end, definite. Jenny needs to change it. He needs to push that ball onto the other ball there to try and make a 2, possibly bring her other one in for 3 to give herself a chance of getting that 4 shots that she needs.
Just by looking at the position of the balls, I think it's highly unlikely.
Jenny's in the area. If she runs, she's in the area. Oh, it's made it more difficult now for Sandy.
What would you be looking at, George? Burning the head?
I mind it gets respotted.
Yeah, of course it does, yeah.
It's
that's another rule that George will explain about the respotting.
Years ago we used to always replay the end, but nowadays there's a respot everywhere, so the jack will get respotted on the 2 metre mark. She's still trying to hopefully.
It's to speed the game up, George, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely, because I mean you could burn an end.
Well, that used to be the feature in the 80s when I came here. Is particularly Australia, if they were 1 down after 1 ball, they would be firing the jack off the green. It was just a feature of bowls that I had never seen before coming from Scotland. And of course, with the more burned ends, the longer the game went, and it would be playing in the dark on occasions in the early 80s and 90s. You would surely have a go at this one, George.
Well, I think
I don't think even I could miss that.
I think she's going to try and push that round ball into the green ball, but I mean, again, some of her balls are going to leave the head as well. This is not an easy 4 to make. The odds are against that. She looks high, I think.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so up the first set to Jenny. 11-6.
Can't get a 4, so they're just. I don't think it makes any difference, George.
No, it doesn't. I mean, from the angle we can see, it looks like one to Jenny, but it's irrelevant, really.
I mean, if I was Shandy, I'd just say yeah, 1 to you, and that would be it finished. Let's go on with the second set. Oh, this is very strange. You and I might have it wrong, George. It maybe.
That's what I was just going to check.
Yeah.
I was under the impression it was 9 ends all the way through.
So was I. Whatever they're doing, the measure's close. They're using the calipers to measure. The umpire is.
Instructions we've definitely got is 9 ends.
I mean, I marked the ties yesterday, and it was 7 ends, and then it became 9 ends.
The first 2 rounds were 7 ends,
Yeah.
and then from then on it was 9 ends. Unless they've got a rule there that's not in the
So we've never been told then, George.
Nope.
I mean, he's using the caliper.
Yeah, it's 1 to Jerry. I thought it was 1.
Yeah. I mean, what can you have you any thoughts on why they were measured in that last ball, George?
Other than that, if the rule for winning the set is the person is the jack.
Oh, possibly, yeah. That can be the only answer.
Because
Is keeping the jack.
normally you're allowed, each player has the option of the jack. It's definitely the winner of the first set should deliver the jack in the first ball in the first end of the second set. So that's why.
Well, that's normal, isn't it?
Well, no. Sometimes in tournaments you
Oh, there's
toss for the
different.
jack and you have
All
the
right.
option of the first
Yeah,
set and
yeah,
your
you're
opponent
right.
has the
Yeah,
second set.
yeah,
The
yeah,
option
you're
of the
right.
jack
Yeah.
to give it away. Anyway, that's the rules. Let's go to yeah, not a bad opener. Shandy needs to win this set now.
I see the television people have amended the scores. At the time they've got to amend the set 1 9 ends. Marcus signal it's a measure. As they say, the player's allowed to ask, what do you think, to the marker, and he's...
Yeah. Tend to be playing most of the forehands all the time, so whether the backhands are not too clever, I'm not sure, but good line there too, just over the weight.
Still the measure.
Just a run here. Yeah. I think that's the first
Takes
one.
the shot. Yeah, he's signalling.
Yeah, one to blue. It's the sun's still shining. There's a nice temperature out there, about 24, 25, which is
It'd be a bit humid though, I think, George.
yeah, just a bit like
Oh,
Scotland.
there we go. It's a bit like Scotland.
Jenny just pushed that jack. So maybe line 2, maybe 3. Looking on
But
for free.
it could be. When you think back, George, when the shoes were either brown or grey, and then white came along. Look at the colours they're playing with
Yeah,
women's shoes nowadays. Eh?
It's multicoloured shop now. I mean, they've brought colour into the game and make it most attractive in the clothing as well as the bowls and the shoes now.
Yeah, with coloured bowls has certainly helped, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I noticed some outside here selling all the makes, from Aero to Henschelite.
You got Taylor and Drake's Pride as well, which are
Yeah.
four big manufacturers.
Gee whiz, look at that shot.
Yeah, great shot.
Goodness
Fantastic
gracious
little
me.
layup here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two to Shandy. Good start to the second set. I mean, she started well in the first set as well.
Lorraine. Still in Manchester. Not bad. Well, she's not short.
Yeah. Good line too.
Yeah.
That 4 feet up. This is better.
Get a toucher here. Another good one here.
Yeah, she's just
Maybe
over the
up,
weight.
yeah.
It's maybe in. If it drops.
Yes. Mark was having a look. Oh, he's signalling too. It
Yep.
is counting.
She's reaching weight here. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
got
get
it.
the shot with
Perfect.
us, well
Perfect
done.
bill.
Yeah.
Perfect bill.
So from 2 up to 1 down.
I thought she might have played that in the forehand.
I would have
It
thought
looked
so,
like-
George. That would have been what I would
Yeah.
have. And you would have called me as well, I
Yeah.
think.
It looked a shot from the angle we've got here. She doesn't want to be heavy here. Oh, she's
Get another
okay.
shot. Yeah.
Line 2, yeah. Jenny's got her 2 back.
See, if I'd been the marker, George, I would have been signalling 2 and walking up the green. I notice here they don't have pushers on the grass green, and it wasn't till I went back to England that I saw pushers for pushing the balls back
Yeah.
on the grass green in England. In my time in Edinburgh, the greenkeeper wouldn't have allowed a pusher on the green. What is it like in Scotland? Do you have pushers?
Well, we've got some in our club. Usually some of the women use them. I've not seen them in use for a while.
What, the pushers?
No, it's a
Yeah.
4 wheels on them.
4 wheels and,
Yeah, yeah.
and it gathers all the balls
Yeah.
up, saves kicking them back. I never saw it until I went to play in Sussex. I couldn't believe that it was pushers on a grass green.
This Jack might get measured.
Yeah, he asked for a measure, no point in trying to pace it out. As I say, from the front of the mat to the jack, it's got to be 23 metres before it's legal. Anything short of that, the opponent gets the jack and delivers it again.
Shot.
It's short. Gee whiz. That's the second time. Now, if you were playing, George, or I was playing, it'd be a full length jack. Obviously, the opponent likes shorter jacks, so why don't I make it longer?
I think Shandy's tried this before.
And it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, after all that, you're a yard heavy. Sorry, a metre.
Maybe 1200. Short.
Well, it's obvious that one prefers or one is bowling the longer jacks and
It's better.
good one here.
No, look at.
See it done in a way there against
Yeah,
the eyes.
yeah. That was.
That's that worn bit that the result of the typhoon. Better one here.
Yeah. It's still running through.
Yeah. I'd fancy the green ball.
Yeah.
We've got the men's final following this, George, as well. We've got one of the Irish lads in the men's final, is it? And
It's Adam. No, Adam. It's Mark
Mark.
Wilson. Is it Mark Wilson? I think. Just a check. The name's right. Mark Wilson. I don't know who the other one is.
No.
At the moment, I'm not seeing the update.
We haven't been. Got a nice wee rub off that one.
This is maybe why they've not
Just
been
shows
playing
you-
full length jacks.
It just shows you the longer jack has found the two of them out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's your preference, George? Long jacks or short ones? What you?
I'm a short three-quarter player.
Yeah.
I think you can get more control of the ball there. Especially now you're indoors different. Indoors totally different. Any length indoor.
When I started bowling way back in the Gorgie Mills, I used to play with the old age pensioners. They never bowled a long jack in their life. Everything was short.
Well,
They just sat the mat down and played short jacks all the time.
well, it's the opposite now. They play full length all the time now, and that's basically so they don't have to kick the
So
balls
they
back.
don't kick the balls back, yeah.
That's indoor outdoor if you watch the seniors playing.
Yeah.
Full length.
I was very much a junior. These were all the pensioners.
Shandy gets two shots. 4-2 after 3.
Well, if it goes on like this, George, we'll be getting a tie break at the end of it.
Talking about long jacks, when you're on the grass, especially in the heavier greens, you find that the lines are difficult
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
And, but in the middle of the greens, the quarters to short, you can normally play really 4 balls round about them pretty good. Again, the game. Tactically, sometimes the full jack's needed to get your opponent off it.
I played on grass all the time in Hong Kong, back in Edinburgh, and when I ended up in Spain, of course, it's all carpet there.
Never really played in Spain. I've had a shot, but not really anything serious.
I was in Spain last month, George, and I had a couple of 3 games at a club called Mika's Lawn Bowls Club.
You still at Ben Almarden now?
Benalmadin is closed down.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's another story.
'Cause I came to see you there one year, mind.
You did.
I also went to one at Calahonda.
Calahonda, yeah. I think there's when I was there, as I say, last month, they were talking. You know, the some of the clubs had packed in. Benalmanena being one, when the owner wouldn't replace the carpet. Another one where the owner wouldn't replace the carpet. We used to say it was a Spanish mentality. You couldn't see the wood for the trees.
Because in Spain it's mostly expats, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's very
mostly,
few Spanish
very
people
few,
play.
very
That's right.
few.
Two good openers from Shandy.
We tried very hard to introduce the game to the Spanish people, school kids, but it just never took off.
I think it needs to get into school curriculum, but that's very difficult.
Yeah.
Look at the turn on that ball there. I mean, that ball was under the line, although she's
That's
short
right.
of weight. Shandy with her third delivery. Something doesn't look
Short.
right. Yeah, well,
tight,
this is
tight
where-
and short, I would say. Look at that. That's the worst ball we've seen.
And Jenny's got a good ball to turn this ball for two.
Sure,
Just-
you're right. Yeah, you read that one right, George.
Maybe know exactly how it was planned, but you got the result of it. Shandy's got a good ball here to take the jack through. Take it through just over a foot and can make a nice street. It's a big bull for her when she's 4-2 up, if she can move this. We'll see what happens here.
She's not short.
Certainly the length. Yeah. Oh, she's good result from that.
Would you believe that?
Good result. Fortunate as well, but part of the game.
They're obviously good friends there. They're getting the ball handed to her.
Oh,
I don't know what happened there. They looked a
look at a drive there,
Yeah.
but
unlucky.
great
Unlucky,
effort.
Yeah,
great effort.
yeah.
Yeah, Shandy, 6-2 after 4 ends.
4 ends. If it is a draw, Gerard, one each after the second set, is it a one tie break, one end tie break?
No,
Is it?
it's a 3 end tie break, but
Three
the
ends.
shots do count. It's So it's as many.
Is that different from the normal that you play?
Well, the PBA tends to be a tie break, just win the end.
Yeah.
But here the rules are the 3-end tie break and the winner with the most shots.
So if there's another 3 ends, that would put the men's game back a fair bit as well, wouldn't it? Because the men's finals to follow this. Might need the floodlights on.
Every chance.
Just a metre through. Good line though, good green. Yeah. She was a couple of metres heavy though, George.
Yeah, definitely. Just a couple of feet short as well. Still line 2 though, Jenny.
Here's a shot here.
He's run too far, a yard up.
Maybe lies one though, George.
Yeah, it's maybe still Jenny's for the angle, I think. There's the first one coming.
No dispute now.
Yeah. Still maybe 2. Just the angle of the bulls there, Jim.
Yeah.
From there. Yeah, 2.
Just walking up the green to have a look at the hedge really slows the game down at times, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're not meant to go up till after the
third bowl. And
third bowl, yeah.
Whereas when you're playing indoors, shot clocks, isn't there? Time.
Well, the PBA has that ruling.
PBA, that's a professional
Yeah,
bowls
that's
association.
like to the World Indoor Singles at
Yeah.
Potters, and they have a shot clock. It certainly changes the game. I mean, slow play is a thing. It's happened in obviously in the outdoor game, especially in the Commonwealth and the world. You can be told about slow play by the umpires.
Do you?
Yeah, and if you continue to do it, I mean, they can stop a bull.
Oh, right, yeah. So there is rules somewhere, or
Yeah, I'm not sure why Hong Kong are using these
I've
rules.
no idea.
I don't think
No
so.
idea.
certainly they can get a warning in an outdoor game.
So you get a warning, and then if it continues,
Well, they will. They can,
yeah.
yeah, they'll speak maybe with their coach as well and say, look, this is not good enough.
Yeah, this is a thing we didn't have in your day, George, bringing the coach along with you.
Oh,
Yeah, there's some countries here with the coach, the national coach, sitting passing advice.
yeah. Players supposed to ask for it though.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be a coach saying just do this, do that. The player's meant to ask the coach if he or she feels he's unsure or he's unsure of what shot to play.
I mean, you were the Scottish coach at one time, didn't you, George?
Yeah, I worked with David Gourley.
Yeah. Davy Peacock and a few well-known
Davy
names.
Peacock and Billy Mellors was all good. And the girls was Jeanette Conlon at one time and Sandra McLeish. Oh, but a good. David was a good coach.
David Gourley, was he?
Yeah, he was the head coach. And,
Yeah.
very good.
He's living in Spain now, isn't he? He lives
Yeah,
in
big
Spain?
miss to Scotland because I think it'd be nice to get somebody like David back in the throw.
Yeah, he was from a well-known Ayrshire family, with the Gourleys.
Yeah, and he's some player. My first international cap indoor was with David and Paul Foster and
Paul Foster, gee whiz.
way back, a few years back.
And then you progressed and won the World Pairs with Alec Marshall.
Well, that was
didn't you?
indoor I was talking about.
Oh,
when
indoor,
I played with
yeah.
David and Paul.
Yeah. Do you prefer indoor, George?
I like both. I like
You don't
both.
know
I
what-
mean,
you're
they're
not
not
too
to be
fussed.
playing in the
Yeah.
weather and the greens are running good. It's when early in the season when you're playing in maybe 8-9 seconds and the greens. It's difficult to reach the other end sometimes.
Yeah.
They definitely level you.
Yeah.
With indoors, the indoor can be tricky as well. Depends on some of the stadiums you go to. Yeah. But I think in the indoor, I mean, you get every shot. You can sometimes always draw a shot. Draw the one. Outdoor can be
I never
more
really
difficult.
took to indoor.
Yeah. My own carpet back home, it's really quick. It's quite quick.
Where is that, George?
That's
Where-
Livingston.
Oh, Livingston,
Where
yeah.
the Scottish International Open was on last week, which Stuart Anderson won.
There used to be, but back in my day in Edinburgh, there used to be a big one, and I'm trying to, it's near where the Scottish Parliament is.
That
used to
was
be indoor.
Edinburgh indoor,
Yeah,
near El Singles Hospital. I
that's
think.
right. That's right.
Well, Richard Corsie, I think, bought that from the members, and then he built a new one away up near New Craig Hall,
Is there?
and
Is there?
it's not there anymore. He started off with a new stadium. I think it was very similar to the Bournemouth indoor stadium with the big balcony and restaurant and
Yeah,
everything.
because that's
and,
the thing nowadays. They get the money in, isn't it?
But I don't know why that's shut down and closed.
Football clubs, the Hong Kong football clubs got a lovely indoor facility.
Yeah, it's good. Way back in time in the early classics when I was there, we used to have a challenge match. And it used to be possibly Scotland, Australia in a 4 versus Jackie Wong's 4.
Yeah, those were the
Right,
days.
it was
Yeah.
always ring 1. And
Names from the past.
yeah, a bit of banter and a good game, and
And a few beers afterwards, I take it.
that's it. It used to go doing well. I think that happened to everybody who was invited there. They used to get a 4, and Jackie used to ask for a wee challenge match. I've not seen Jackie since we
No,
came here.
neither have I, George.
I've not seen him. During COVID, he sent me over some face masks.
Did he?
Yeah,
Did he?
boxes of face masks. That's maybe because we were couldn't get a lot of the stuff that we needed. Tuck that white in there, oh, just about. Shandy's kind of lost a wee bit here. There's a big one here now.
That looks like the Irish boys in the background.
Yeah, it's Mark sitting there. It's a close one. Yeah, oh, great ball. Oh, fantastic ball. Jenny's still got a shot here, just turn that jack. In the area.
She's got it.
Yeah.
What a great ball.
Well, against her, this is a big ball now. Coming up now.
Yeah, she doesn't want to drop the 4 yards.
No, because guys in the background, they're all enjoying the sun. Sai. Yes, going to drop a 4. It's a turnaround from 6-3 up to 7-6 down after 6 ends.
After that, we're maybe not looking at a tie break, George. 3 ends to go.
Yes, this set's still anybody's in it. I mean, Shandy just came off her semi-final and within 5 minutes she had to go back on to the final, which she's maybe feeling it.
That's not good.
It. Could have done with at least a 15-minute break, but she didn't get any time at all. Was a good one. Oh, just run short, a couple of feet. Hit that leave, I think, slowed it down.
Yeah. Yesterday they had to blow the leaves off the green before the match started.
What they've not been doing this time is in between sessions rolling the greens. That's what they normally do.
Yeah.
Because they used to roll them after every session. Maybe just due to the fact after that issue with the typhoon.
Yeah.
Maybe the ground's a bit soft.
Well, from what we were told, it wasn't just one typhoon, it was two back-to-back typhoons.
Yeah.
I was living here during one of the typhoons, George, in the 90s.
Fortunately, I've never experienced it. So
I tell you what, we were living on the 17th floor of a 24-storey building, and when the typhoon hit, the building was actually swaying. I stood in the kitchen and watched the pretty scary.
yeah, it would be.
We used to, the apartment was in a road called McDonald Road. Funny you should, McDonald Road, and it overlooked the governor's house in Central. And of course, after the typhoon, all the trees and that, they were blown down, and you could see into the governor's back garden. And
Of course, these skyscrapers are meant to withstand that, the way they're built.
George, you would see it yourself. The construction at the airport is going on at the moment. This is amazing.
But when they go to build something over here, they build it. There
Absolutely.
doesn't seem to be any time lost. I think we were here once and I was watching, I think, a hotel getting built or a big skyscraper. And I think the following year it was just about built.
Yeah.
I
I had a very good friend who was an architect here, and Brian reckoned they could do a floor a week.
Just shows you then, because some of the height of some of these buildings is, some of them have 50 floors.
Well, not the best of heads, George. Yeah, not the best.
8-6 after 7.
Is there a ball to come? Oh no, that's it.
No,
That's it. Yeah.
Shandy really needs to score at this end.
Otherwise, it's game, set, and match.
Yeah, I've been near enough. Even drop my one, she would still need to at least score a 4.
Do you prefer playing sets, George, or do you prefer it first to 21 in singles?
I think they're both good.
You no preference?
Sets is maybe a wee bit more exciting at times.
Yeah.
Because you can, if you see in the game, you don't catch it early doors and lose the first set quite well down,
But
and
you
then
can come back
win
in the second set,
and
then win the tie
then
break.
you've got the tie break. Yeah. I suppose you could compare it with like the penalty shootout in football.
Exactly.
A lot of them don't like it. The players don't like it, but I mean, professional footballers should be able to take penalties.
You would think.
But the old nerves catch it. Good wait there.
Here's you and I talking about football. They're two Hearts supporters.
We've not got that problem. But you see it time and time again when there's a penalty shootout, especially you've seen it with England, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, players just don't want to step up. They just
To
don't.
step up to the plate and take one.
And you sometimes find it's the strikers that don't want to take them.
That's right. Well, the movement in the jack has certainly opened it up a little bit.
Yeah. She get her own.
Still got the
Oh,
shot.
she's shot.
Yeah.
I see Shandy needs to score, I think, this end. Just over the weight. Jenny scores another shot, draws another shot here to make a 2, and it could be the finish of the game. There's still 3 bulls to come after this one, but
You're going to promote that one.
she's going to promote it.
Yeah.
She's line 2 now. Yeah, Shandy needs to have a good bull here. I would say backhand here for the jack. but
Backhand.
Yeah.
No bad ball here.
Yeah,
George.
she's in the area.
Oh, unlucky.
Aye. Great effort. She's still got the chance to jack the next
Yeah.
one, but
Yeah.
I think Jenny's either going to.
I think she's got to be beyond the jack
Yeah.
anyway.
I think she's going to play her forehand here and maybe push her own bulls through, or tidy it up a wee bit.
That's what you'd be playing.
Yeah, I think so. Aye. Forehand up, just over the way, a couple of feet by. Try and just alter your own bull or just miss it. She's certainly well out. Right.
Oh, she's short. She's short.
It's not really
That's
helping.
a bad ball, that.
Well, it's no helping the fact
No.
the jack's moved, unless it's sliced. But she needs this ball because that's the game over. Because she could then only draw the set, so she need to.
Playing the backhand.
Yeah, she's got to get this white or chap by the bull, one or the other.
Well, from here it looks narrow.
I think that's it finished.
Oh, the last thing you needed was to be short,
Yeah.
George.
Yeah. That makes her 4 up in the last. That's the
4
game.
up, last end to go.
That's the game.
Yeah.
Game, set and match. Shake hands.
I think it's shake hands time.
Oh, it
now.
is. Yeah.
Oh, I think she. Who are they calling for?
That's it.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Good game. Jenny wins
2
10-6.
sets, 2 sets
Second
to
set, so it's 1.5 to a half. No, sorry, 2-0. I'm thinking if she'd have got a 4, they'd draw it there.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a bit disappointed in the crowd, George.
Yes. I've not really seen
And,
much with the camera here.
No, I mean, in days gone by, you couldn't get a seat.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no presentation now. Of course, that's all done tomorrow night at the final dinner, isn't it?
Do they not present after the
I think
the men's final?
I really think they'll do it tomorrow night, but I might be wrong. Sorry, when I say tomorrow night, the final dinner is a week come Sunday. So we can have a little break now before the men's final, let them get the rinks sorted out, and we'll be back with you in 5 or 10 minutes.
Switch. Right, you go. Right.
Well, George, here we are back again. We didn't even time for a cup of tea. But it's now the men's final we're going to watch, and that's the Malaysian chap against a chap from Ireland. I'm not very good at pronouncing his name, but I'll just call him Izzat. And the Malaysian guy, he's 31 years old. He's been bowling for 15 years, and he's won silver medals and gold medals in in this part of the world. So, as we were saying, Scott, the guy's no mug, and he's playing against an Irishman, and George has got personal experience of playing against this chap. So, tell us a wee bit about Mark, George.
Yeah, Mark's got quite a background in the bowling world in Ireland. He was a Irish national singles winner in 2017, Atlantic Rim bronze in 2019, and the European Bowls Championship 22 triples gold medal. He's a car sales executive, aged 38, so I watched him in the semi-final against the Welsh player,
Andrew Fleming.
yeah, Barry's son, and played exceptionally well, so I think this could be a cracker. Both of them playing exceptionally well, so we'll see how this goes.
The trial end,
Trial ends are finished now, Jim. They've started the game.
Oh, it's finished, is it?
Yeah, the trial ends. This is the game started.
All right. So I think it's easy to call him Izzat, George.
Yeah, Izzat Shamir.
Yeah. I know there's the umpire for this one is our old friend Rita Sheck. And if you haven't seen Rita umpiring and marking before, you're in for a treat.
Mark has been here before. This is his third appearance.
Can expect to see a bit heavy shots on here, George.
Both players are
Yeah.
prominent players in their own countries, so here's the first one coming up.
Yeah.
Bang on target too. Oh, wee bit.
That was unlucky.
Great
That
strike.
was unlucky.
Still one down though. Mark was a silver medalist in the 2006 Commonwealth Games in Melbourne. So it's quite a feat. Malaysians are hard to beat. They're difficult players. Very, very.
You'll have played against a few of them in your day, I would think, George.
Yeah, we have. That's a way back.
I remember being told the story that Malaysia had never played bowls until they had to host the Commonwealth Games. What, 20 years ago or whatever?
1998, in fact.
98. And they got the coaches up from Australia and taught the people from the police, people from banking, people from... And gee whiz, did they not turn out to be good bowlers?
Yeah, I think they get the chance to be full-time athletes.
That's
they
right.
take them from whatever profession they're in, and there's a standard they've got to meet, and if they don't meet it after so many months, I think they're back to the work again.
I've got a nice pewter, coin type thing that I was given when Malaysia hosted the Commonwealth Games.
Oh, this could be 3 shots if that jack's still in play.
It looks like it, George. Yeah, he's given 3. Yeah.
I think it's 3. Yeah. A big turnaround.
Yeah, there's Rita starting to run. I knew it wouldn't be long. And that's another friend, George, Erica, on the board, is it?
Yeah, yes.
Both members at the football club. Am I right in saying that both Rita and Erica were invited to umpire or mark at the recent Commonwealth Games, last
Yeah, I
year's
think they
Commonwealth
were.
Games?
Yeah, I think I definitely seen Rita. I'm not sure about Erica, but definitely seen Rita there. Yeah, good opener.
When did Mark win appear in Hong Kong before, George? When was it? Because I don't recognise
No,
him.
it wasn't. He didn't win the Hong Kong pairs. His record's been like.
So he hasn't been in Hong Kong before.
Oh no, he's been in Hong Kong. This is his third time, but
All right.
I don't think he's won it. So he'll be looking to put that right. He wasn't wanting to do that.
No.
That's Mark just drew another one. Oh, a good one. Oh,
Another touch, right?
yeah, he started off exceptionally well here.
Well, the Malaysia have never been.
You'll not be short with this one either. You'll not be short with this one.
Oh, not ready to. That's been a feature of players in Malaysia, George. They like to play that heavy shot.
Yeah.
Did you go to Malaysia to play in the Commonwealth Games?
No. That was 1998. I wasn't there. I was in Malaysia once with Alex Marshall, and we played. It was Europe versus Malaysia. We played in the pairs against. Try to mind who it was. Was it Ramble Oxley?
Yeah,
I think it was Rambles Oxley. Oxley. I think
he was the chairman or the
Yeah.
president, wasn't he?
Well, I think I've seen a recent bit. He's going to start coaching India.
Is he?
Yeah, seen that recently. He was a cracking player.
He was quite well known in bowling circles, and I think in my day he might have been the president or the secretary or whatever, but because we formed when Bowls Asia was set up, it was one of the girls from here that designed the Bowls Asia logo.
Right.
One of the Hong Kong girls, which I think is still in use today.
He's going for it again.
Oh.
They drop a 2 here. Yeah, 5-0 after 2 ends. Great start for Mark Wilson.
see they're all wearing coloured shoes, George. Do you wear coloured shoes back in the UK, or are you?
The shoes I wear are prominently white, but they
Yeah,
have got
so
a colour
mine.
through them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice outside the venue here they're selling all multicoloured shoes, multicoloured bowls, gee whiz. This lad didn't take advantage of
No, no.
Mark's first ball, did he?
Definitely not. That was the first loose ball for Mark, really.
Yeah.
Closer this time.
Yeah, that'll do.
Good weight for Mark here.
Still one down though, George, I
I
think.
still think so, yeah. Just the angle.
Rita's saying it's a measure.
Just
Weight was good.
Just got a couple of options here. He could play backhand to his own bull, but he might have a wee look at the chap and lie of the bull.
There's a good expression there, George. Chap and lie.
Chap and lie, yeah. Depends how well that backhand plays.
Might
Because
not many local people listening to us will know what chap and lie is.
yeah, he's on the backhand. He's going to play it, I think.
Looks like he's got a yard of running as well.
That's what he's trying. No, just.
He was online.
I think he needed more weight. Yeah, he needed more weight, I think. Unless he thinks he's lying, but it's from our angle here.
Well, Rita said it was a measure.
Yeah, from our angle here, we favour blue, but it might be the opposite.
You could have given that away there.
Could have. So Mark must have been lying, I thought. If it was against him, he would have obviously tried to play the ball. So good start from Mark, 6-0 off 3 ends.
There's no difference between the men and the women, George. I think it's still 9 ends, isn't it? 9 ends.
9 ends. The men tend to be a wee bit quicker in playing the game than the women. There's their decision making, shot selection is
They make it quicker.
quick. Oh yeah, definitely. The girls are just a wee bit slower. Good opener. Jack just past Jack high.
Have you played against this guy before, George?
No, I don't think so.
No.
If I did, it's be a few years back when I was playing. But, I might have done Jim. I can't mind when I played in the internationals maybe.
Oh.
surprised that's not really settled down yet. Close again. Yeah, good weight. Give me another heavy one here. No, just
You got the shot. Oh, for goodness sake, sailed past again.
still two down.
Yeah. Touch the jack.
Backhand out for Mark here, just maybe try to draw to the back two bulls. Yeah, that's what he's
got
trying
it
to
this
do.
time.
Just miss it.
Oh,
Decision time for him.
well, I fancy him to get 3 here, George, for some reason.
I mean, it's a backhand shot. I mean, if he falls into the bulls, he can get the shot,
Yeah.
but if he picks up the jack, he can get possibly 2 to 3. I'm not sure if he's made his mind up.
You got it. Yes. Well done.
Definite 2 anyway.
Yeah.
Definite 2. Two balls. 2 shots.
2. Good start.
Good start, just a foot through.
There's a chap at the back there, George, the Malaysian coach. Is that?
Yes. Met him yesterday, I can't remember his name. Speaking to him yesterday. He wanted a selfie.
You're that
I
famous.
know,
eh?
I know. You only hear the
We
young
still
team.
remember you.
Just to run here.
He's running, he's running.
Yeah. Just his weight's going to beat him.
Must be a wee bit disturbing somewhere, was
Aye,
it?
the wind's
With the
getting up
wind, the
there,
wind,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know. He's obviously in two minds, George, what to
No, it's
do.
a big build for him because
Yeah.
if he drops a 2 possible 3,
Three, he's
it's uphill in this set. He's also got the chance of trying to trail that jack, but depends what he opts for. Very close, by the way.
he's not far away. No, it's unlucky.
It's- Absolutely got a draw in the backhand here.
Yep, so the
I
sausage.
think he's looking at other me options, but I think it's just a draw.
I can't see anything else, George.
No, I think he's looking at
No,
facing
no,
the
no,
two
when-
goals at
no,
the
when
back.
he's
but
winning 6-2.
You'd have to face them with weight. I think it's just a draw. It's no. I think he was hoping to get the 2 goals
Two
there.
goals, yep.
One shot. 7-2 after 5 to Mark Wilson.
Well, I've got a feeling, George, that the Malaysian chap has got to win this end, otherwise it will be. He'll be up against it.
Shorty Jack, aye. Good opener, though.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, just. Just a yard up.
That's the last thing he wants, is to be short and tight.
Yes. Doesn't seem to be running either. It's not like Mark. Ryan. Yeah.
Well, it's definitely the shot.
Shot now for definitely one.
Got the shot with this. Oh, it just run through.
Maybe a measure on the rest of these ones, especially that one.
Difficult with the camera angle.
Yes.
I don't know what Rita signalled either. Last thing I wanted to be was shot, surely.
You had nothing to be short there.
No.
Should have capitalised on that. Definitely. Any problem there, Jim? I don't know what happened there.
I don't know.
I think he was going to measure the third. I think he was going to measure the third one.
Yeah.
I think, and
That's made a wee difference, George. You made a mistake there.
he needs to get that out of his head now. Back on his concentration.
Well, that wasn't the start he wanted, was it?
No, no.
What a great start.
Yeah, good opener. Perfect line. Good line again here, Mark.
Just the weight. Just the weight.
That's reaching now. Oh dear.
Yeah, yeah. To be a wasted ball, George.
Yeah, I think he kind of rushed that shot.
Yeah.
He had a better chance on the other side. Right. You might regret it. He's 2 down.
only see he's got the back bowls.
Well,
If he
he's
does
liable
hit
to
it,
maybe
yeah.
play it again, but
Yeah.
the angle we've got showing for here, it doesn't look good to
No.
play that kind of weight. Only 2 ends to go after this one.
Well, he's having a run, is it?
Very quick. It's narrow. Yeah. Could drop a 3 here.
Drop another 3. To me that was stupid bowling, but there we are. Malaysia were sort of renowned for the heavy shots.
Yeah,
Jones.
Right, this has gave Mark a chance to get a 3 here.
Mm.
10-5 up with 2 to go, which is quite a solid lead. He seems to have set off good.
Well, I'd be disappointed if he doesn't get 3 out of it.
Oh, he's just under, but he just needs to get his own bull and he'll count. 3 shots to Mark.
I think the Malaysians should surrender this set and start again. Well, that's not the best of starts, George.
No, definitely not. Running against the
Running
bias,
against the bias, yeah.
surface.
Did he change his hand?
No, stuck to the
Stuck
forward.
in the forehand, gee whiz.
He's changed his hand this time, is that? It's a shot, but still a good 2.5 feet.
Reach a signal 2, is she?
Yeah. What's happening there? It's just running out. It seems to like gather speed.
Yeah. Got it? No.
It might be better just playing that backhand as well, even though the ball coming in is against him. It's just the forehand seems a bit funny there at
Dodgy.
that length, and if you're carrying a couple of feet away, it seems to run out and gather speed. No, he's sticking to it. Maybe got a shot out of that, but
Yeah, could have. Well, Rita's not convinced.
So it's 10-6 after 8.
See, I think if I was in Malaysia, I would say that's it. Let's get on with the second set. You know, he's not going to get a 4 of the Irishman, surely. Never can tell.
No, you never can tell, but I wouldn't think he'll lose a 4 here. Good opener. Just a foot. Just to slow down.
Yeah. Good place. Could be 2.
Yeah, I think he's line 2. Not a good enough rope. Sneak by and got the second,
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Well, ones are no use to Malaysia. Needs more than one.
Interesting end this. That could do with getting his own bull in
I
front
think
of these
Mark
blue
will- I
bulls.
think Mark will scatter this.
Yeah, he's going for it, Jim. You're right. Yeah, I think
Saved the
that's it.
yeah.
First set. In the area again. Yeah, first set to Mark Wilson.
He certainly played the better bowls, George.
Yeah, his start to the game, the first few ends was really
To get that 5.
dynamite to get going. You start chasing the ends and then suddenly your weight goes a bit iffy. Good weight.
Good start, eh?
Yeah, good weight as well. Just way lacking a foot. here.
Lovely ball.
Jack High, there to be beat though. Just a blade of grass, good effort.
Just a blade.
Well played again, Mark.
I knew he was going to have a go at this.
Yes, playing me weight.
Oh, well, he's not done himself any favours, is he?
Certainly no. This is how the first set started.
This is where we started off the last set, isn't it?
The problem here is
Do you think he's going to cover that back?
he's going to cover it. I mean, it'd be nice to draw another, but
Yeah, that's exactly what he's done.
yeah, I think he had to do that.
Yeah.
That Jack, any movement that Jack through there, he was going to lose possible four if that ball hadn't been there. Make this man think about it.
Yeah.
I still think he'll go at it, though. He'll give himself a chance. Movement in the white, or even the bulls.
He certainly looks as though he's going to have a
Yeah,
go
I
at it,
think so.
George.
Yep. Weight in the forehand,
Missed it.
wide, three.
That's
Three shots to mark, first end of the second set.
I mean, do you think you would have had two goes at that, George?
I hope to have only got
Yeah.
needed one.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bit of a gift.
They have this style of game so that
It's the Malaysian style, isn't it?
attack mindy, and because
Yeah.
they don't play with, let's say, the bigger swinging, bigger bicycles.
Is
that we play.
Malaysia carpet or is it grass, George?
I think they've got both. I think
Both.
they've got both. They try to, whenever there's a big tournament on, they try to mimic that, the conditions. Good start. Just
Played
run
the other
years.
one.
Just struggling for weight a wee bit, 2 feet. Looks high. It's just heavy.
He's
more
just
than
not had
anything.
the weight the whole game, has he? Struggle for
More
weight.
running bulls and you lose your kind of drawn weight. He puts a noser in here, he's under real pressure. It's not a bad one. A good ball. This is decision time again for him. He needs to draw the shot for the second anyway.
Eyes up.
Just his weight. His weight's pretty good in fact. Maybe a second.
Still two. I think he's still two down. Just giving the Irishman a chance to get flat for it.
One.
One.
Going to rate a one. Mark can still face the ball here for
That's what
to
I'm saying.
bring the rest of them in.
Four.
Yeah. Even tuck the weight in for a three.
That's right.
Bends it all. Well, definitely two. Doesn't make it any easier for Isaac.
Well, the way he's playing, George, is going to be another 2 yards on shot.
He goes wide at all, so Jimmy will take his one ball out.
That's right.
He's not got the perfect draw
Well,
either.
he's playing with a smile on his face, George, so
He's not got the perfect draw, so he's got to look at either having a wee run at them, and hoping that yeah, he's going again. Another two shots to Mark Wilson. Pretty like the start he had in his first set.
yeah.
Good weight again with Mark Jack High, just past it. Good weight.
Just looking at the records, George, Malaysia, the women seem to have done a lot better than the men over the years in winning international competitions.
Yeah, Sita. She,
Remember that? Yeah, remember her.
excuse me. Far back as 2002 when she won the
Yeah.
gold against Australia. That was Karen Murphy she beat
That's right.
way back then.
Yeah.
I minded that game. I've seen some of it. One in a measure.
shots here.
Something's alright with that wheel. We might hold. It's just under the line. Izzat's got a shot here if he could remove Mark's goal. He may make a 3 or a 4. Surely I'll be looking at it, I would think. It's on the narrow side of the white, so that's the only difference.
It looks narrow.
Just to turn it. Is it heavy enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definite 2.
Definite 2.
Maybe 3 looking at the angle here.
Just the one, George? Is it?
No, it's 2.
2.
2 shots. Oh, 4 shots.
That's unusual.
That's
I
strange,
never,
wasn't it?
I never
That's-
saw 4 there, did you?
No. You didn't see that one.
Just shows you the television.
The angle
how-
we've seen
how
on
it
the
went,
television. Or the portal.
Yeah. That's a bad one for
Oh, definite.
the Irishman.
Yeah, good start
start,
for you, is
yeah.
it?
Yeah. Get the pressure on.
Just under the line. Another good one. Just a foot shot. Trying here.
Good one here.
Just held off. Great effort. Second shot though. Now. It's a great goal, great goal.
He's going to give it away there.
Yeah, it's a great goal by 2. Mark could do a good ball here at the back bowl, just get the second shot. First would be a
He doesn't
bonus.
want to start dropping shots, does he?
Yeah, definitely 2 down, so maybe 3, because the camera angle doesn't give you a true reflection of the shot. I think he's just trying to face that bull. And then faces the bull to be close to shot. Very,
He's not going to do that.
he's going to drop, he's going to lose another one. I think he's dropped it. A couple of feet away, it would have been good. Two out, no measure. Yeah,
It's just
3 shots, 3 shots. We changed there, a 4 and a 3.
Yeah. You say to yourself, what's going on here?
Yeah, you need to pick yourself back into this game. He settled better again and he's drawn after his wee running bulls, he's certainly putting them back together. A good effort from Mark.
He's gone off the boil a little bit,
A
George.
wee bit, yeah. I think the 4 and the 3s. See, sometimes that gets to you, you've got to knuckle down and try and forget about it.
Nice style the Malaysian lads got.
Yeah, they've got good deliveries.
Yeah. Oh, he's kept the shot.
Yeah.
Anderson, yeah.
Just a blade there from Mark, his weight was perfect.
And Rosita, that was another 10 kids.
Mark could have it, play a good one here in that forehand, touch that jack in there for a 3. Just heavy. We'll see it again out
Oh,
away.
he's giving it away.
Oh, he's giving 2 away to.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't need that, did he?
No, it was always dangerous there. I mean, he wasn't as overly heavy, maybe just carrying a foot away.
And
It
the
was
way,
enough.
Mark's playing, he's going to get
Yeah.
a 3 here. Back. Most unexpected.
No, it's a bonus here for Mark to get a 2 after losing a 4 and a 3. Still got a bull left as well.
Yep.
2 shots, all square, 7. Peels after 5 ends.
That's an expression they won't have heard here a few times, George.
Yeah.
Peels.
I think somebody was asking the question, what's the meaning of it? We'll have to look that one up. Good starter here.
Yes. Well, that's a silly mistake the Malaysian lad made at last end. You know, there was no need for him to be chipping the jack away.
Instead of going 3 or 4 up, he's going all square. Just might bring Mark back into this set. Because we're getting to that stage where you're in the last few ends.
It's
Another
the
good one,
vital
another
stage,
cracker
yeah.
here. Another beautiful ball. Great response.
Yeah, got the shot.
Response.
He's got it.
Trying yet.
Oh, he got the wick of that.
Thought he was close there. They
Yeah,
just caught
very
that front
close.
goal. Narrow as well.
Tight. And short.
I mean, Mark's still got his ball there for a 3.
To me, he's got to go for it,
Oh
George.
yeah, well, definitely.
Yeah.
He's got it. Oh, he got the jack.
Yeah. Well, the problem now is what hand does he play?
I think he's got to go forehand, I would think. To get the shot, he's got to go forehand.
Yeah.
He could reduce the shots in the backhand, but to get the shot, he's got to go forehand. There's no wide. You drop a 3.
Yeah.
That's the problem with these tighter line bowls. I mean, a drawn
Are
ball would need
they made in Australia, George? Are the Australian balls?
I mean, they're all made for Australia, but you tend to find a lot of Malaysians and just the southern hemisphere
Some of them.
Asia, sorry, I mean, are playing with that kind of bull here. They're back home, most of their players wouldn't be playing with a. I mean, I think Mark's playing with Hensley Tiger, which is quite a good drawn bull. I always say the straighter bull, I mean, they're good for leading off.
Yes.
When you get to having to come
Forget
round
it,
bulls, it's a different thing
yeah.
altogether. I've seen some of the narrower line bulls creeping back into the indoor scene. Our carpet runs pretty quick and also got a big draw. A lot of players are going into, say for example, Taylor's Vectors and
Yes.
things that before years ago we wouldn't have even thought about.
Vector VS, remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's a good opener.
Does Vector VS, is that very straight? Is that what
They're not very straight, it's still got
Yeah.
a good draw on them, but at one time they wouldn't have suited our carpet, but now they seem to, a lot of people are
Thrive,
playing with them now,
yeah.
yeah. I played with them in Australia once when we were over, and I borrowed them at the shop at Tweed Heads. And I found them good on the indoor, but didn't like them on the grass.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were good on the Australian greens, the Vector. But Taylor's got a different build for the Australian greens. The red line and I
Red
don't know
line.
what else they use. But the XG, the Hensley XG seems to be very good on the Australian greens.
Is Aero still going strong? Is it?
Yes, I don't know. Alec gave that up. I mean, Alec took a kind of franchise
Up
out
in
in that.
Dalkeith. Up
Yeah,
in
but-
Dalkeith, yeah.
But I don't know if they're still as strong in the UK as they were.
As they were, yeah.
There's quite a few players in our club play with them.
They're very popular in Spain. Made a big effort to sell them over there.
I think even Drake's Pride, I mean, there's a few players opted to get Drake's Pride as well, so I think all the manufacturers are
Yeah.
benefiting
Yeah.
the changes that's going on. But when you go to some of the carpets that are tricky, some people prefer a narrower line bull because you go out a way out there and just
Yeah.
the bulls didn't even think about it.
Come in, yeah.
Didn't even think about moving. Just under. Good effort. He's really got to. Is that, I would think, practically take the win here. If he touches his bull at all, he could give it away again.
Yeah.
Speaking to his coach, that's not what to do. Or his advice anyway.
What's happening, George? Is he away for a wander?
Sorry?
I thought he was wandering away.
He's not sure what to do here. If he touches his own bull, he'll give the shot away. So his answer is just to keep the shot.
Yeah.
He'll kick himself if he gives it away anyway.
He's played it well.
It's a good effort. Mm-hmm. 10-8, Mark Wilson after 7. yard.
Yeah.
Change your hand for Mark. Oh, happy with it though. Not happy.
He's a bit tight.
Touchy both there about the grass now. A couple of feet. There's another one.
Looks like two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that needs a bill in here. Got a better line. Better weight as well. Perfect bull. I'd be happy with that one. Has it still got the bulls though for free?
Well, the lad doesn't want to start dropping 2 or 3 shots here, does he?
I think it's a big bull for the, is that? Because if he fails here, Mark's got a bull still.
Still to
Still
come.
another one, yeah.
He's missed it.
Narrow, yeah.
Missed it.
Mark's got a win for the match. There's another shot, that would be it. There's a good line.
You got the weight?
Oh, he's good. He's good.
Not got the weight.
Thought he was just going to drop inside it. Last end of the second set, Mark Wilson 3 up. Can afford to lose 3, no more.
I thought he would have I thought he would have drawn another shot there, George.
Yeah, I
to be
think
honest.
so. I think he was.
Yeah.
He wasn't far away really. He just needed to just fade inside that ball.
Yeah.
That needs a good opener just to settle.
He's got one.
Not a bad one anyway. Not a bad one. What is that?
Seems
Does
to be out very quick on that one.
yeah. Screen went blank as well.
Yeah.
very close here.
Yes.
Oh, perfect goal. Great goal.
Yeah. I think he'll have a go at this. Yeah. Thought he might. No, he's got the shot.
Still a chance,
He's got the
yes.
shot out of it, George.
Still got an opportunity to get. He really needs 4 threes no use because that would only draw the set. And lost the first set, so he needs the 4. I'm not sure he's going to know the way the head's lying there. I can't see him losing 4 here.
No.
I thought it was shaking hands there.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, we'd have to try and move that white through, that bull follows through, his other one follows through. You're looking at something, a Houdini shot. He can't afford to play too weak because if he loses his bull. Don't think so. Doesn't look too good for him. Mark seems happy enough. He's had a wee word with his coach.
I would think.
Let's play it out. The blocker in. Trying to.
Not the best of blockers, either.
No, definitely no. I know you often think a running bull, anything can happen, but
he's not got many options, George.
no, he's.
I mean, it's going to have to be a hit and hope.
I don't think there's any way in earth they can get 4 shots. Because if he's going to move it, he's got to play weight. And he can't play enough weight to lose his bull. Jack's got to go back the way, there's no other way he can
Of
go.
course, no.
Unless it bounces off the bull, but even then he's still. No, it's just a shot to nothing, listen.
That's what I said, hit and hope.
So he can't drive it because he would lose his bull.
Well, I think he's going to try. Yeah, he's coming that
Yeah,
try.
he's driving it, but.
Oh, he's got it. Something.
Aye,
It's a respot. Respot in favour of the red one.
that's it.
That's it.
All over.
Yeah.
Mark Wilson, champion.
I suppose it was worth a go, George. Well, that's us, George. Until
Yeah, that's us.
we sit down here next Sunday. In between times, we've got a few
Yeah.
games to mark in the pairs, and obviously a bit of shopping to do, etc., etc. So that's it, George. Thank you very much,
Thank
and
you, Jim.
look forward to. Well, I'll see you through the week, but look forward to doing this again next Sunday, yeah?
Yep.
Thank you for watching the final of the men's single. Please stay tuned for our presentation ceremony. May I invite all the players to come onto the green for our closing ceremony of the singles. May I have all the players on the green? Ladies and gentlemen, and all players and all our honorable guests, Welcome to the closing ceremony of the Hong Kong Classic 2023, the singles closing ceremony. First of all, I would like to thank you all the for letting us to have the venue to play our excellent games. And may I now introduce all our VIPs. We have Vice President of the Sports Federation and Olympic Committee of Hong Kong, China, and Legislative Council of the Hong Kong SAR, Mr. Kenneth Ford. Assistant National Manager of Leisure and Cultural Service Department, Ms. Pauline Fong. Assistant Head of Community Sport, Kai Tak Sport Park Limited, Mr. Quan Tan, Ms. Quan Tan. Our sponsor, Chinese Medicine Practitioner of Paris Clinic, Mr. Bolia Chong and Ms. Lisa Lee. And we have another sponsor, Mr. Lok Pei. Our sponsor, Mr. Yip Shui Ying, President of the Zhong Dong Multi-Bowls Club. Okay, may I now invite Mr. Yip Shui Ying to present prize money to the quarterfinalists, men's and women's. Quarterfinalists for the women's. The first one from the Hong Kong Police Bowling Club, Suki Sit. Now comes to the men's quarterfinals. We have Sheldon Berkeley Horry from New Zealand. From India, we have Voto Kogi. Another men's quarterfinalist from Hong Kong, Twin Moon Sports Association, Paul Lee. Where is he? Oh, okay, let's go to the other one. From Scotland, we have Gary Peter Ponty. Okay, may I ask Mr. Yip to present the award for our semi-finalists. From Hong Kong, Ada Lai.
From Philippines, we have Marisa Baronda. Now comes to the men's semi-finalists. From Philippines, we have Elma Abatario. The next semi-finalist for the men, from Wales, we have Enzo Fleming. Thank you, Mr. Yip. Thank you. May I invite Ms. Pauline Fong, Assistant National Manager of the National and Cultural Service Department, to present award and trophy for our silver medalists. For the women, we have Sandy Yu from Club de Vecchio. Congratulations and thank you. For the men's silver medalist from Malaysia, we have Isa Shamia. Thank you. Congratulations and thank you, Ms. Fong. Thank you. May I invite the Vice President of the Sports Federation and Olympic Committee of Hong Kong, China, and Legislative Council of the Hong Kong SAR, Mr. Kenneth Fogg, to present trophy and award for our winner. The woman winner from Hong Kong, Cheung Kwun O Bowling Cup, Jenny Mill. Congratulations, Jenny. The men's winner, Mark Wilson from Ireland. Okay, may I also invite Jenny Mill to have photo with our presenter. No, we take a photo first, yeah. 跟住中間。 Okay, thank you, Mr. Fogg. Thank you. Mark, may I invite you to say a few words?
On behalf of Bulls Ireland, on behalf of Bulls Ireland and all the players, I'd like to thank Hong Kong Lawn Bowls Association for putting on the Classic. I know it's been a few years since the Classic was played. I think all the players would agree it's great to have it back, and hopefully it stays in the calendar and doesn't get cancelled again. And thanks for everything. It's man like clockwork, and good luck to everybody in the pairs. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. May I invite Jenny to say a few words?
好高興，我係第2次參加 Classic，第1次贏到 Single 冠軍。我好希望可以繼續落去。咁我首先喺度多謝我哋會將軍澳會我哋嘅會長詹士 Sir， 多謝 Daphne， 亦都多謝我啲 fans 嚟捧場，多謝晒你哋啊！咁希望大家繼續 enjoy 個 pairs， 多謝晒。
Thank you, Jenny. So may I invite President of the Lawn Bowls Association of Hong Kong, China to present some souvenir for our honorable guests. May I invite Mr. Kenneth Fogg to receive a souvenir? May I invite Miss Pauline Fong? Thank you, Mr. Fong. May I invite Miss Quan Tang to receive a souvenir from our President, Vincent Zhang? Thank you. May I invite Miss Fiona Zhong? Thank you, Fiona. May I invite Miss Lisa Lee? May I invite Mr. Lok Hei to receive souvenir from our President Vincent Zhang? May I invite Mr. Alexander Vigo to receive souvenir? May I invite Mr. Yip Shi Ying to receive a souvenir from our President Vincent Zhang? Thank you, Mr. Zhang, and thank you all the honorable guests. That concludes our closing ceremony. I wish you happy bowling in the next week, and congratulations to all the winners. So I see you next week. Thank you. May I have all the winners to come up to have a group photo? All the winners, come on. Hả? 俾咗佢啦，佢走。 Right, winners, all the winners, come up, please. Vincent, Vincent. Yeah, all the players. All the winners. Yeah. Next to our president. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, come on. Okay. Go up, all the winners. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Thank you. Oh, by the way, all the winners, what you have is just empty envelopes. If you need something inside it, please go to which guy? The guy hold up the hand. Go and collect your award. Okay, the real one.